Cad Bane has made his live-action debut in the Book of Boba Fett. He has quickly reestablished himself as one of the most dangerous people in the galaxy, and I think a confrontation with Boba is inevitable. Let's take a look at his standoff with Cobb Vanth and compare it to the last standoff we saw from him in the Bad Batch against Hunter. Are you ready? Let's get into it. Let's start with his standoff in the Bad Batch. Hunter and Omega return to their shuttle to discover a whole squad of clone troopers has been eliminated. They wonder who could have done this, when Cad Bane says,
"One much work. I've taken down so many clones over the years. Once you figure out one, the rest are easy."
You're in for a surprise.
I doubt that.
That's an awesome line. Hunter and Omega quickly figure out that Bane is a bounty hunter here to capture Omega. Hunter asks,
Who hired you?
Son, that's confidential information. Now hand her over.
Now pay attention to each character's actions and movements here. Hunter is tense, leaning forwards, reaching for his gun. Bane, on the other hand, stands still, his hand right above his gun, just drumming his fingers. Hunter draws first, but because he extends his arm before firing, Bane has time to quickly draw and shoot from the hip, and he hits Hunter in the chest. It's just another day on the job for him. Now let's compare that standoff to the one in the Book of Boba Fett with Cobb Vanth. Bane is just a phantom in the desert, slowly approaching. Bane addresses Vanth by name.
Cobb Vanth.
At first, he tries to negotiate without violence.
Whatever FETT is paying you, we'll match. And all you've got to do is stay put and let things play out.
However, Vanth doesn't back down.
You tell your spice runners Tatooine's closed for business. This planet's seen enough violence.
And that's when the standoff begins. He keeps his hands still and at his side, although his positioning is slightly different. Instead of the cocky stance he has in the Bad Batch, it's more of a ready stance where his hand is right near his blaster. A slight difference, but a difference all the same. Vanth is concerned for his deputy's safety, and because he's distracted, the instant he looks away from Bane, Bane takes the opportunity to draw and fire. Bane shoots Vanth in the shoulder just as a warning, but he outright kills the deputy. In this shootout in the Book of Boba Fett, Bane does the same thing that Hunter did, extending his arm before firing. This could be a change in the character's style due to the adaptation to live action, or it could be that Bane is getting older, and in order to maintain accuracy, he has to extend his arm. And because Vanth is distracted by his deputy, it gives him plenty of time to still extend his arm and get the shot off. Bane looks at the deputy, then at Vanth, before telling the townspeople that
Tatooine belongs to the Syndicate. As long as the spice keeps running, everyone will be left alone.
Bane isn't quite as flamboyant and has less swagger than he did in the Clone Wars show in his younger years. However, it doesn't matter because he's still one of the most deadly people in the galaxy. I think it's almost guaranteed that Boba will face him before this season ends. So what do you think? Did Bane have to change his technique due to age? Or is it just a product of the transition from animation to live action? Will Bane meet his end at Boba's hand? Or will he put another dent in Boba's helmet? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Sita Huber and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more Star Wars content. God bless.